Sociology of food. Food is medicine. Enjoy life is delicious.
Okay, whose food is this? Puthap or yours? Okay, all my hand up. This Tungtap then you have to open, okay? Then we can keep somewhere this one. Sociology of foods.
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of the entire team, I'd like to welcome each and every one of you. Thank you for being with us here today. We're truly excited this program, whether it will be a meaningful, engaging, and enriching experience for all. Whether we are here to learn, collaborate, or simply be inspired, we hope today offers something valuable for us. It's my pleasure to call upon Shimti and Kunjan to present this badge to serve as a token of gratitude.
This is one of the topic that we really want to work. It's not only about consumption of what we eat every day, right? But we need to understand the values, the tradition, the culture, and the identity, right? So every food that you have brought today, it's actually a part of our identity. And since you have all did a research about your particular items, so we would like to hear from each and every one of you to give a good presentation about your own items that you have chosen.
I have done a little bit of research to my mother, and I also questioned her. This snack was placed important since the ancient time by our great-great-grandparents for the Khasi traditional and culture, like only for Kaika, like we said in our Khasi. Kaika. And my mother also told me that the Nyam Khasi, in the ancient time, they used Puthap in the ritual to name the child. This snack has its own meaning since the ancient time, and it's become traditional for us, the Khasi, till nowadays, to give to the Mecca when we go for Kaika, and we still follow this culture till this era. This snack shows the strong and unbreakable bonds between the Mecca and the Tungtap. That's why if you eat or if you just look at the snack, so it's very hard. And same with the relationship between us and the Mecca is very strong. Same with the relationship of the Mecca and the Tungtap, the bones cannot break it easily without any serious reason. But according to the Khasi's culture belief that once the snack breaks by itself during that time when we go for Kaika, then there will be a clash or our bond with them, or our bond will end up, or it will never last long. The history and how it connects to our culture. According to my research, my mother told me that this snack has its own history since ancient time, and they passed down through this culture from one generation to another generation to keep and preserve this culture and tradition. People in ancient time were not like today's generation. They were not wealthy compared to today, and also they have They do not have other things or snack like today to give to the Mecca when they visit them. That's why they offer with this snack, with this puthap, to show about the respect, love, and prove the strong bonds between them. And also because this snack was made without any tiat, that means it was made only from the rice flour without mixing with any things like sugar or salt or like any other, to prove that the love and the relationship is pure. This snack is called Puthap Usam. Till nowadays, the snack become the culture for us when we go for Kaika. This snack is usually used only for a particular occasion, like only for Kaika. That's why we hardly see or find people selling in the market like any other snacks. Now I would also like to tell you how Puthap was made. This snack was made only from the rice flour mixed with water and then cooked at least for at least half an hour. After cooking, we have to wash with cold water, and so that they will not become sticky. And then we pack and cover with the banana leaf. That's all. Thank you.
And I would like to share with you about how the Kwai cultivation and masla is related with our culture. In Khasi culture, Kwai is considered a secret and indispensable item, often used to welcome the guests and the strengthen bond between the individual. It is a customary of Khasi household to offer Kwai accompanied by temple, shun, and sometimes masla as a gesture of goodwill and warmth. This practice transcends its social status, as it's seen as a universal symbol of friendship, respect, and community. We have the sustaining of the environment. Spitting out the Kwai in the public place, walls and roads, creating unhygienic conditions and spoiling the beauty of the villages and towns. This Kwai cultivation will be Muslim. The cultivation of the Kwai cultivation and the masla plays an important role in the livelihood, culture, and the tradition of the Khasi people. These crops are not only a source of income for the farmer, but also deeply connected with the daily life, social gathering, and festivals. At the same time, their overuse can lead to health issues which call for awareness and balanced consumption. Overall, the cultivation of the plants continues to sustain both the economy and cultural identity of Khasi community, while they reminding us at the end to preserve the traditional in a healthy and sustainable way. Therefore, Kwai cultivation and Dumasla represent both the beauty of the tradition and the challenge of the balancing cultural with health awareness in the modern times. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone, especially sir, senior, junior, and my friends. My name is Bawalang, and I will be present on rice beer. Rice beer, locally known as Kiat amongst the Khasi people of Meghalaya, is one of the oldest traditional drink of the community. It is prepared from fermented rice and is an integrated part of the cultural, social, and religious life. More than just a beverage, it represents heritage, hospitality, and identity of the Khasi tribe. There are two kinds of rice beer. Number one, Kiat here and Kiat Om.
Kiat what?
Kiat here and Kiat Om.
Kiat here. Kiat here.
No, not Kiat. Kiat here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kiat,
First time I'm hearing that one.
Kiat here is more stronger than Jadoh. Process of making is the same, but Kiat here come fast, fresh from the rice. But to get the kiat we have to mix the rice that is produced kiat here with water. The process of making rice beer. The preparation of the Khasi rice beer is usually been prepared by a woman at home. The step for making rice beer. First we have to select the rice and cook. Rice that we get from the market also is okay if we cook. But people from the locality prefer the cow sow, which is more tasty maybe. After the rice is cooked properly, it's taken out and spread over the mud. And when it is cool, it is made with fragment of the yeast, that is the kiat. After that, they put it in a pot and it is covered very tightly with a thick cloth. When the pot is warm, it is said that rice will be ready in about 3 or 4 days. When it is ready, the liquid is extracted, filtered, and served fresh. This process of making has been passed down for generations without modern machinery.
Mama from the semester. So now I am going to share with you about the topic. It's based on the sociology of food. And my special item is Dohjem. The term Dohjem is literally a Khasi local term used popular in Khasi Meghalaya among the Khasi people. It is a combination of two words, Do and Jem. The name Dohjem is a Khasi term, and the dish primarily a meat-based preparation from Meghalaya. In Khasi cuisine, Dohjem is a popular meat dish typically made from pig and cattle offal like stomach, intestine, and cotton blood. That is boiled, chopped, and then fried with its pieces, including ginger, garlic, onion, black pepper, turmeric, and mustard oil. Dohjem is known for its delicious taste, and it is often described as a mouth-watering delicacy. Dohjem originates from the Khasi people, one of the ancient ethnic groups of Meghalaya in Northeast India. Dohjem is important in Meghalaya as a staple and beloved Khasi dish that embodies the region's rich heritage and resourceful use of ingredients. Particularly pork nuts, it is meant to aid cultural identity. A symbol of Khasi tradition, Dohjem represents the authentic flavor of Khasi cuisine, passed down through generations as a cherished food tradition. Dohjem provides an essential mineral and antioxidant. Good morning, respected sir and friends. My name is Kwai from BA 5th semester, and I will talk about Jadoh. First, I will introduce you about Jadoh. Jadoh is a traditional and famous food of the Khasi people in Meghalaya. The Jadoh comes from the Khasi words Ja means rice and Do means meat. Jadoh is one of the most loved and well-known dishes in the Khasi hills. The importance of Jadoh. Jadoh is very important because it shows the cultural identity for the Khasi people. They consider Jadoh as a signature dish for them. It also showcases the indigenous cooking method and the use of local ingredients. In tourism and economy, Jadoh plays a very important role as a popular dish. It attracts tourists eager to taste authentic Khasi cuisine. Many local restaurants and tea stalls in Meghalaya specialize in it to support their livelihood. Jadoh is usually made during special occasions like wedding, festival, family gathering, and community feast. It also commonly served to guests as a symbol of Khasi hospitality. What are the processes that we make Jadoh? First one, we have wash and soak rice. You can use it red or white rice. Number two, cut pork meats or chicken or fish. Number three, heat oil in a pot and fry onions, ginger, garlic, and spices. Number four, add meat and cook until it becomes brown. Number five, add rice and mix with the meat spices.
From this tree, people take the inner part of the stem and turn it into powder called tali. This powder is very useful and can be used to prepare jilbab like putri or pion, or mix with rice to make jatli. Putri is not just food, it is a symbol of how our forefathers wisely used natural resources to feed their families and survive during time was scarce. After the palm tree has been cut and has already fallen, people must remain silent. They should not shout with joy or make cheerful noises. It is believed that if they do, the special powder, that's tali, taken from the tree will lose its strength and will not work properly. This shows how much respect our ancestors had for nature. By keeping silent, they honored the tree and believed that its gift will remain useful for generations.
Hansa is important because it involves traditional and cultural which is part of Khasi heritage. It reflects indigenous knowledge passed through generation. The season of planting, red potato. The best season of planting for Hansa is on the month of February or early of March, but for harvesting is on the month of May or early of June.
I'm going to present one of the most fermented fish, also known as Tungtap. This Tungtap is one of the traditional food of the Khasi people, which has been used since ancient times. It is a container specially designed for the storage and preservation of Tungtap. In the day when modern methods of preservation, such as the refrigeration, did not exist, Tungtap served as important means of preserving food, fresh and edibles. This clearly shows the wisdom and creativity of Khasi ancestors in living in harmony with nature.
Tungtap is usually eaten with plain rice. People often roast or fry it lightly. Mix it with onion, ginger, chilies, and salt, and serve it as spicy chutney like accompaniment. Tungtap is used as flavoring ingredients in curries, soup, or vegetable dishes. Just a small amount of Tungtap can enhance the taste of the whole dishes because of its strong umami flavor. In the absence of fish or meat, Tungtap work like a seasoning to give depth and flavor to meal. It can be mashed into dishes to create a rich, savory base. Because it is fermented, Tungtap can be preserved for a long time without spoiling. Tungtap is not just food, but also part of Khasi identify and heritage.
Today we are excited to share with you about the research that we have done regarding with this Puthap. So, ladies and gentlemen, today we are not talking about pizza, pasta, or burgers. We are talking about Puthap. The cake that doesn't need an oven, that doesn't need an icing, or definitely doesn't need a fancy YouTube gadgets. All it needs is rice, soda, sugar, and a little bit of patience. Because if you rush, it will end up looking like a bread, not a cake. So You must be patient. As we know, every community has its own food that represent its culture. For the Khasi people of Meghalaya, one of the traditional food is pusao.
The ingredients of Puthap Khasi. To make Puthap Khasi, the ingredients are very simple and natural. Rice flour, the main base. Water for soaking and mixing. Sugar for sweetness. Edible soda, a pinch per kilogram of rice. Optional special version apps. Orange rind, egg. Some families also add a little bit of coconut for extra flavor, but the traditional recipe is very simple. Preparation process. How to cook pusao without burning down your kitchen. Step number 1. Wash and soak the rice for 2 hours. Step number 2. Drain and grind the rice into a fine powder using a mortar and pestle. The powder is then sifted multiple times to ensure a fine texture. Step number 3. In a bowl, form a paste by mixing the sifted rice powder with warm water, a pinch of edible soda, and a little sugar. Step number 4. Heat a cooking pot, traditionally over a gas stove. Add oil until hot. Step number 5. Pour in the paste, cover the pot, and place a few pieces of charcoal on top to ensure even cooking from all sides. Step number 6. For special pusao, mix in orange rind and or egg before cooking for enhanced flavor.
I stand here before you not as an expert but as a learner who wishes to share with you about the importance and meaningful traditions food of Khasi people, that is wang and shrill, taro stem and taro roots. This humble roots is not just an ingredient for cooking, but it is a part of our culture, our traditions, and our way of life. In Khasi village, taro is also harvested during Nongkrem dance festival season, that is in November, or before Christmas. At that time, families use fresh taro in special dishes, so farmers make sure to harvest it before this cultural occasion. Process of making. For the cooking, firstly you plucking the taro stem and be careful while cleaning it because it's itchy. You can apply oil on the palm of your hand because before cleaning it in order to avoid itchiness. And then we cut it into small pieces. Put the pieces in water and boil until soft, but not broken it. Drain and keep aside. Heat oil in a pan. Add chopped onion, garlic, ginger, grind green chili, fried until brown. Add turmeric powder, salt, and green chili and stir well. Now add the taro stem, cooking until soft and shrink a bit. Then add the leaf mix and cook properly to remove the itchiness, and then add fermented dry fish. Cover the pot and cook on medium heat for 20 to 30 minutes or until the taro is soft.
A very good morning to one and all, respected teachers and to all my dear friends. Now I'm going to share about my research about soybean, that is Tungrymbai. The Khasi people are an indigenous tribe living in the beautiful hills of Meghalaya. Soybeans hold a very special place because they transform these simple beans into Tungrymbai, a fermented delicacy that has been the heart of Khasi cuisine for centuries. This research explores how soybeans connect deeply with Khasi culture, identity, and daily life. Importance of soybeans in Khasi culture. Soybeans are much more than just food for the Khasi people. They are a cultural treasure in a region where buying meat can be expensive, fermented soybeans provide families with high-quality protein at a very low cost. Tungrymbai serve as a survival food that can be stored for weeks without refrigeration, helping families during difficult monsoon months when fresh food is hard to get. More importantly, the art of making Tungrymbai represents the wisdom of Khasi mothers and grandmothers, passed down through generations like a precious gift. When families share Tungrymbai during meals, it strengthens their bonds and connects them to their ancestors. Process of making soybeans. The process of making Tungrymbai is simple but requires passion and skill. First, Khasi women select the best quality soybeans and wash them thoroughly to remove dirt and stones. Then they boil the soybeans in water for 2 to 3 hours until they become completely soft. After draining the excess water and letting the beans cool down, they wrap the cooked soybeans in fresh banana leaf or clean cloth. The wrapped soybeans are kept in a warm, dark place for 2 to 3 days. During this time, natural bacteria work on the beans, creating fermentation. We know the Tungrymbai is ready when the soybean develops a sticky, slimy texture and a strong cheese-like smell.
Maize, also known as a corn, is one of the most important cereal crops in the world because it plays a vital role in human life. Maize is also deeply connected with the culture and tradition of many societies. Beyond being a source of nourishment,
We are from BA Persimasa. Puthap is a traditional Khasi dish, and it is popular Khasi traditional dish served during celebration and daily tea time. And it represents the rich culinary heritage of the Khasi people. How to make Khlein? To make Khlein, we need to use red rice. We need to soak overnight the red rice. After that, we need to grind the soaked rice till it becomes powder. After we grind the soaked rice, we need again to shake the powder. When we make this Khlein, we have to add like oil, sugar, red tea, and soda. So after this, we mix it, and after finish to mix it, we have to add water until it dissolves. After that, we have to cook it. So when we cook it, we need to prepare it in pan, and we can add a half of it. And we can add a half of the container with a started liquid. Then we can wait until a fermentation is completely liquid. After that, we can fry it, Khlein mixture, and store it in the container. After we fry it, we need to stir or turn this Khlein from other side to other side, that it will be ferment well. And we also need to wait for about 4 or 5 minutes, maybe it's enough, so that it ferments properly.
Now I'm going to share with you about sweet potato in our Khasi society. I could not bring the sweet potato right now because it is not the harvest season. Sweet potato in our locality are called as pankaro. Sweet potato is one of the oldest and most important food for the Khasi people. Long ago, people used to eat sweet potatoes when there was not enough food. Many Khasi families depended on sweet potatoes to fill their hunger. It grows easily in the hill and does not need rich soil or mud much space which made it a good for during difficult times. Sweet potato is a root vegetable that grows underground. It's a traditional food for the Khasi people. It has a sweet taste and can be yellow, purple, or white outside. The skin can be different color like brown or red. Sweet potatoes are not the same as regular potatoes. They are softer, sweeter, and are good for our times. Even today, sweet potatoes are valued not only as a healthy and tasty food, but also as a part of Khasi farming and local tradition.